IAMS. Just a quick highlight of why our agents love working with our team. We're going to have a few polls throughout the webinar, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to put them in the webinar questions box, and we'll make sure that we get those answered for you today. The first thing that I want to highlight today is our commitment to delivering best-in-class customer service for all of our agents who work with us here at IAMS. You're always going to be able to reach a live person during our business hours. Our number is 800-255-5055. We're going to strive to answer that phone call with an IAMS employee with 2 rings or less.
Hello, everybody. I am Griffin Gajero, a sales associate here at IAMS. First thing I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about this morning is our new producer builders, and those are for those of you who are new to us here at IAMS. These bonuses are available based on your first production level, in those first 180 days of contracting with us. We have great levels that you can qualify at, and as you can see inside each level, there are some great options for you. We've got incredible business building tools, personal perks for you, and even some cash rewards available. So if you'd like to know where you stand towards your new producer builder, or if you'd like to have a conversation with how to achieve that next level, please give us a call or talk to your sales director. Another business builder program we provide for our agents is our referred producer program. I see a couple of our advisors in here with us today that have taken advantage of this program. Our business is built on the wholesale side of the industry and is similar to yours in that in this field, one of the best leads that we could ever obtain is a referral from one of our valued producers. And this is why we want to make it worth your while to refer a producer to us. So when you refer a producer and they get contracted, we will actually cut you a $50 thank you check. But where the real money comes in is when your referral writes business with us, you will receive an override on that business. Our ownership team, Charles, Steve, Curtis, and Chris, sign checks for thousands of dollars every quarter. And with that being said, if you can think of anyone that could benefit from doing business with our team, please type their information into the questions box or send us an email after this webinar today. Below that is our marketing reimbursement program, which is our most popular program that we offer here at IAMS. And for every $100,000 in FIA premium, it'll get you $100 in your marketing reimbursement account. Why this is so popular and lucrative for our advisors that we really do consider this to be your money. You have the flexibility on what services, when, and who you use these funds with. It really is your marketing reimbursement, and we want you to use it how you think will make you most successful. We don't tell you what vendors you have to use. We do have some recommended vendors that we partner with and leverage with some reduced rates and preferred services. We also have a creative service team and to help create a marketing strategy and provide in-house services for you as well. So if you'd like to know how much is in your marketing reimbursement account, or if you'd like to have a conversation on how to utilize it and learn more about it, you can give one of your sales directors a call, or just give us a call here, and someone will be there to tell you a little bit more about it. Back office support is another way that we can add value to your business. This is a core of IAMS, and now Charles Uring founded us years ago. We want to help the independent advisor work smarter, not harder, and we're going to do that with great business building tools and resources, and of course our advanced case design assistance. Life and annuity quotes is an area that we can assist with as well. We're going to get you those illustrations that you request within 24 hours, and to be completely honest, it's going to be a whole lot faster than that, usually within the hours. So submission to commission support is handled by our new business teams. Mackenzie heads the annuity side and Michelle heads the life side. So they have fantastic teams who work tirelessly to help you get commissioned quicker. We'll scrub those applications, submit them on your behalf, do the administrative tracking, and get you updates on those cases as needed as well. We do all this to ensure that you get commissioned as quickly as possible. And this is a service that we provide for our valued producers, and how we can help you grow and scale your business by keeping you in front of clients while our team handles the back office support for you. Our website is another great tool for our producers to use, and another reason to work with IAMS. Once you're contracted, you'll have full access to everything you see on this slide and a whole heck of a lot more at IAMSinc.com. If you haven't registered for the website, it's real simple to do. And when you're done with this call, go ahead and create an account. We'd love to see you on there. It's got a lot of great resources that are available to you, including illustration tools, online forums, product grids, product news, and industry updates all out there for you. Technology, though, is absolutely where the industry is going, and Luma is our newest partnership to help to streamline that application process. Most of our carriers are now on the Luma Firelight eApp platform, so you can go there on one site and just submit your business. Some carriers are going to eApp only for some of their product lines, and will even offer a little extra comp for utilizing that eApp platform. So make sure you contact your sales director before submitting a paper app, just to see if you can earn a little bit more by utilizing those eApp platforms. We also do have a full in-house creative team that we can help you practice a lot. And some of the items that we have are turnkey and available for you right away. Many of our sales resources are also white labeled, so we can just simply impose your contact information and your business logos right onto it. And speaking of logos, agency solutions is also an area of expertise for our team. If you haven't created a full customized brand for your agency, we can most certainly help you with that as well. This is going to assist you with name recognition, which will help grow your business naturally and organically. And lastly, digital marketing solutions are are a very popular topic here at IAMS, and we can help you with websites, social media marketing, email marketing, and a whole lot more. The internet and social media sites is where we see the overwhelming majority of prospects go for information. So making sure that you're accessible and represented in those marketing lanes is beneficial for growing your business. So reach out to myself or one of our sales directors when this webinar concludes to talk to them about how you can access IAMS Creative, and we can most certainly get that ball rolling for you. IAMS also offers a complimentary marketing analysis for agents looking to explore new sales ideas and programs, whether you're new to the industry or a seasoned producer. This is a free assessment that can help you boost your business with insights on your website, digital presence, branding, and current marketing activities, as well as recommendations on our trusted vendors for everything from lead gen to seminars and social content. So reach out to a sales director to get started at any time.
And with that being said, I'm going to launch our first poll of today. And this is, has your current IMO put together a customized marketing plan for your practice? And what Griffin was just touching on, this is where we'll sit down with you, learn about your current marketing efforts and what marketing lanes you're currently being represented in, and it allows us to put together a fully customized marketing plan. Of course, we're more than likely we're going to have plans on just about every single marketing analysis that we put together for you. But it's a great way to learn new marketing lanes and get a custom marketing plan just designed for your practice. So yeah, no answer. I'll keep this answer out for about 5 more seconds, and then we'll get moving on here. And thank you everyone for those your participation today. We're going to have 2 more polls throughout the end of this webinar, and moving on. You're going to see our IAMS Wealth Management here. We founded our IAMS Wealth several years ago, and what we've done is grow this division of IAMS very organically. We've helped advisors become IARs and pass the Series 65 at a very successful clip. Once they have registered, IAMS Wealth will bring great value to your practice with an incredibly competitive fee structure for both you and your clientele. We have great technology and a great investment platform. So this has been a major growth sector for our business, and assets under management could be a major growth sector for your business as well. We have, oh, there we go. As you can see on here, we have lots of incentive trips that we have planned throughout the years, year in and year out. This one right here, we're gearing up for our next incentive trip at the Dominican Republic. It's going to be with Athene, March 22nd through the 25th of 2026. So all of your Athene annuity premium written through IAMS now through December 31st into this year in 2025 counts towards qualifying, and just 4 million points will punch a ticket for you and a guest. So give your sales director a call today if you want any more additional details about your current standings and how you can achieve this incentive trip. And then staying on the same topic of incentive trips, we have another one with SILAC. And points are open right now to qualify for this. It's going to be in Park City, Utah, August 2nd through the 5th of 2026. Just $2 million in paid SILAC FIA premium now through April 30th of 2026. We'll get you in a guest on the list for this mountain adventure. So again, if you'd like more information on where you stand towards this trip, don't hesitate to give myself a call or any other annuity sales director here at IAMS, and we'll get that answered for you. We do 3-day training events here in our home office. It's an excellent opportunity for any agent looking to explore new ways to grow their business. They're all expense paid academies. They do give you the opportunity to learn from our top producers. They go over marketing strategies that used to get them from the bottom to the top. Also gives you a chance to speak with your peers in the industry from all over the country. I highly recommend that you do get registered for one of these. The 3-day events, our last one was held in October. We do bring out different carriers that partner with us. So our last one was with North American and Athene. So great way to learn new marketing strategies, how to incorporate them effectively into your practice, and hear from top producers in the industry, given their sales spiels on how they became so successful. And with that being said, lastly, don't hesitate to follow us on Facebook or LinkedIn, where we post regularly on there. And with that being said, I'm going to pass the floor on over to Erica with Planswell to continue on with our great partnership with this marketing program. And the floor is yours, Erica.
Thank you so much, Jake. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. My name is Erica Benoit, and you'll see Thomas King here with me as well. We're going to talk about Planswell, our partnership with IAMS. Our goal is to introduce Planswell as a powerful resource to help you in the growth of your book of business. I'm going to walk you through how our prospecting funnel works, so how we're actually generating households. We'll go through kind of the start to finish of the household journey as well. Talk a little bit about who you're actually going to be speaking with. But before we do dive in, I do want to make a quick note on participation. Please feel free to jump in with questions as they come up. Take part in the polls throughout. The most engaged agent from today's session is actually going to be awarded 5 bonus prospects upon sign up with Planswell, on top of the exclusive promotional offer available to our IAMS partners. We're also going to go over what the Planswell partnership looks like in action, your expected return on investment, and how our team is going to help you get there step by step. After that, I'm going to hand things over to Thomas. He's going to share what the agent experience really feels like. He's going to talk about one of our top advisor partners, Andy Cosby. We call him the GOAT, or greatest of all time, of Planswell, and you'll definitely see why. And then finally, we're going to wrap up with a Q&A. I will share a QR code that you can scan to book a chat with me or my partner, Dave, who couldn't be with us here today, but you'll, I'm sure, get a chance to know him as well. And if you would like to dive deeper, feel free to book an appointment. We'll talk about how we can help with the growth of your book of business. So let's dive into the household journey. So we start by finding prospective clients on all major social platforms, pretty well anywhere you can plug a marketing ad. So either Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google. From there, they go through a 30 to 40 question rather, fact-finding process about their financial situation. Once that's done, we do require them to validate their cell phone number, and they provide their email as well. So what happens is we give them a PIN by text, they enter it back in, and only then do they become what we would consider a qualified marketing household. If they don't complete that step, they don't move forward, and we never distribute those ones to you. Once everything is complete, they get a high-level financial plan. So we give them some personalized suggestions and a retirement score. It's designed to kind of spark curiosity for them, a bit of that, FOMO factor, which naturally opens up the door for a financial professional like you to step in and then provide them with that full picture. As soon as they're done that process, it takes them about 10 to 15 minutes to go through, the average consumer. We instantly distribute that to you. So within 60 seconds of them verifying their contact info, you're going to have access to every data point that they've submitted. The best part about that is they are exclusive to you forever. So even if you leave the program, we never redistribute those households. They're always yours and yours to keep. In terms of who you're going to be speaking to, we'll dive a bit into demographics. So our typical clients are 30 to 65 years old. They're averaging right around 48 to 50. They're people who have, built up some wealth but are still actively planning for their future. On average, they have about half a million in investable assets, which doesn't include their 401ks. We do also ask about those, so you will have that information handy for you. And then around 210,000 in annual income is what we're seeing on average as well. You will see a mix of some below and then plenty well above that. We do have advisors who bring on multi-million dollar clients through this program, but when we talk about our demographic average, this is what we're looking at. 85% have a direct insurance need, life, health. 82% are homeowners. We see 5% considered as hot prospects, while the other 95 are considered warm. When we talk about what that really looks like, 5% are what we call hot prospects because they've already booked a time to meet with you. So once they go through our consumer funnel, they see our call to action, they want to speak with someone right away, they've already booked that meeting. The other ones have gone through that full process. They're clearly thinking about their financial situation, and then you'll reach out, get them on the line, schedule your consultation. We do generate these households based on zip code and opportunity within each state. So we closely monitor performance in every region, opening and closing states as needed to make sure that our advisors are always getting the guaranteed number of households and, of course, demographic averages that we're looking to hit. Let's talk about return on investment, really the fun part of what we're going to discuss today. Our most popular package is our gold plan, and we'll get into pricing a little bit later on in the presentation so I can walk you through the different options. But the prospects have an average about $500,000 in investable assets, like I said. So let's say we do one $250,000 annuity at maybe 6%, maybe a little bit lower, maybe a little bit higher, depending on what you're looking at, but that's going to run you about 15,000 in commission. Imagine the amount of new opportunities that you're going to run into. That's just one example. We do have an insurance agent right now. He's brought in 30,000 in commissions from his first 2 months on one of our marketing plans. So when you think about what that looks like for your business, whether it's annuities or insurance, it's easy to see how quickly the numbers can add up. It's not just about the immediate return, it's about building a steady pipeline of new qualified opportunities month after month. How we're going to get you there. So one of the key things about the Planswell program is our training and resources. We want to make sure that everyone we're bringing on to our program is going to see that ROI. So the key thing is we've taken a lot of time, money, effort, resources into building out a streamlined process in order for our advisor partners and agent partners to have success on the program. We want you to learn from the partners who are already doing well. So we have tons of recorded partner interviews. Everyone that I bring on, I want to make sure that they're encouraged to learn from the library of recorded partner interviews who are real advisors who are sharing what's working for them. We do also host monthly plan craft groups with Andy and Ermos. Those are live sort of Zoom sessions. So it's an open floor format. You can go in there, chat with other advisor partners who are using us, kind of pick their brain on what's working well. It's really open forum so that everybody can have a chance to ask questions, speak, talk about their wins and woes, what's worked well, what hasn't. You'll find people who have been using us for years, those who are just starting out, and everything in between. And it's really great if you're working remotely as well. It does give you that sense of community and a place to bounce ideas around. You can talk through challenges, share success stories, and all of that good stuff. We do also have a prospect conversion roadmap. So we have our advisor HQ, which is going to be your headquarters for everything Planswell. All of our resources, tools are located in there. But that's going to walk you through the best ways to connect with Planswell households. So you'll learn how to turn those conversations into booked meetings. It's really simple and practical to follow, but it is built from what's already proven to work on the program. I'm going to hand things over to Thomas in just a little while, but before I do that, this is our referral code. So everyone who signs up with Planswell is given the opportunity to have our referral code at their hands. So what that does is it takes you through that full consumer experience, but the people who use your specific QR code is going to now live in your dashboard as what we would consider an advisor household. Doesn't cost you anything towards your marketing total, but it's great to tap into your warm natural markets. So if you're doing seminars, maybe you've got an old email list of people that you've worked with in the past, and you want to have them re-engaged with their financial future, you can have them go through that. You can use it for friends and family as well. I'm going to put that up on the screen for you right now. So if everyone wants to pull out their phone and scan this, when you go through this, it's going to take you to that consumer experience. So those 40 questions that the consumers have answered when they become a qualified prospect are the same as what you'd find in your referral generating tool, but this will have you walk through as if you were a pretend sort of prospect. You don't need to put your own financial info in there. You absolutely can. It's just a test link, but it's a great way to understand how that conversion works from the time that they click on our ad to the time that they now live as a qualified household. I'll leave this up here for a couple seconds in case anyone wants to go to it. And now I'm going to hand things over to Thomas. So he's going to talk a bit more about Andy Cosby's experience, what's really worked for him with Planswell. Oh, I think I lost my presenting ability. Can you guys still see my screen?
Oh, there we go. It should be going back. Sorry about that.
That's okay. We're good. Can everyone see that?
Yep, that looks good.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, so I'll hand things over to Thomas. He's going to talk about Andy, his experience with Planswell and what really worked for him. Just to give you some background before I hand things over, Andy was an in-house advisor here at Planswell. During his time with us, he's converted 240 prospects into more than 300 clients in just 4 years. That includes referrals as well. It's really a huge takeaway because it shows this isn't about one-time opportunities. It's used as a growth tool. So you're building long-term pipeline that keeps growing through new clients and referrals from the ones that you've already serviced. Andy is featured in a bunch of our webinars. He also hosts our Andy and Airmos live show, which I talked about. I will put the registration link in the chat as well, so that if anyone's interested in attending the session on Monday, you can absolutely join. But he does cover requested topics or interviews other partners in those sessions, and I'll put the registration link there as well. He hosts Dialed In with Andy. Also, that's like a kind of feedback Q&A session that you can join if you're not sure about something or you just want to learn from the best. It's more of a kind of smaller setting where you can be interactive with Andy. And then, of course, he's also in the PlanCraft networking groups that you'll connect with other advisor partners in as well. Thomas, over to you.
Perfect. Thanks for the introduction, Eric, and thanks for joining us today, guys. Let me talk about Andy. I've known Andy for quite a while now, but Andy will actually be the first to tell you that when he started doing this, he, best what he said is he really sucked. He was just terrible at closing. Those were like the first 4 years that Erica mentions when Andy first joined the industry. At that point, Planswell had its own internal advisory model. And Andy actually decided to get licensed and try his hand at becoming an advisor himself. Like anyone new into the industry, he was green. He had absolutely zero confidence. What he did, though, was he had a ton of commitment. After trying a few different industries, he didn't want to fail in this one. His main strategy was just to hang in there and learn from the people that are doing well. So kind of what Erica said, joining these webinars will help you learn how to navigate the system. But that really makes sense, right? Well, I mean, those are the two things that now form the foundation of how Planswell helps other advisors grow. 5 years later, those two things have proven to be the key ingredients to success of thousands of advisors we continue to help. Eric has highlighted a lot of the value, but it's tough to truly appreciate the benefit without getting a real look behind the curtain. One thing in particular we really wanted to highlight, which Eric just spoke about, is that QR code. As if getting leads and the coaching weren't insights enough, you also have this great tool that really helps you. When you generate them, they actually don't count towards your paid leads either. So you can use this tool as often as you want. That means tens, if not hundreds of opportunities at zero additional cost for yourself. We can talk about more value ways of doing that as well. But I mean, Andy and his sales philosophy have really garnered our growth here with our advisors. Part of that is not really skirting away from reality. Planswell has created this recipe, and I'll circle back to it at the end. But it's understanding this is a nuanced approach. You don't have to always be done. This takes a little iteration, and we share all that with you. What we coach and what I can coach, because I do coaching as well with the advisors, is to forget what you thought was the way to do sales before, especially if it was the old antiquated boiler room days where you get behind the appointment and then try to hard sell. Not the world we live in today. The number one thing we focus on is what Erica has on the screen here, is permission-based selling. Number two is, we're going to go through these quickly. Sincerity and curiosity, assertive and confidence-based. Ask being assertive and confident, but permission-based. Having the right tone, pacing is critical. What I coach people to do is to be yourself, the confident version of yourself. Mindset is really important, and probably the most important thing I can convey to somebody. You want to be okay with making calls and minimize or eliminate call reluctancy. We do have tools for that. I have no attachment to the outcome of that conversation. Stop pushing your agenda. Nobody wants to be sold to. People do love to buy, but they don't want to be sold to anymore. People buy things that make them feel good or prevent them from feeling bad. You need to find out what those things are first. So just try to further the conversation and let that come out naturally and organically, so it doesn't sound or feel overly salesy. Stop using buzzwords and industry jargon. I've heard agents and advisors do this all the time, and it just goes right over a person's head. Once you do that, you've completely lost them. If you're on a consultation and you start using industry jargon, they'll be like a deer in the headlights. Nobody's going to buy what they don't understand. And most people will be embarrassed to ask what something means as well. So understand this, we don't change reality. You're going to get resistance, whether it's a Planswell lead service or another lead service. People have an aversion to being sold to. There's going to be initial resistance on every call that you make. That's expected, and that's called an RBO, a resistance brush up, not an objection. This is going to happen on most calls, but we have a way of navigating that, so it doesn't have to be scary to you at all. So with resistance-based objections, you're going to get that I'm not interested. I was just curious. I'm busy. I wasn't expecting your call today. Like, hey, Erica, it's Tom, and so on. This is going to happen. Remember, people don't believe what you say, but they do believe every single thing that they say themselves. So you've got to turn that interaction into a conversation and do less of the talking at the end of the day. Get them to say what they want and have them conclude that your offering is a good idea. You want them to say, yeah, that is helpful. That is a good idea. Not for you to tell them it's actually a good idea. These are the things that we talk about in the PlanCraft meetings that you get to hear from Andy and Ermos. And there's a plethora of other resources in our advisor HQ, going through the prospect conversion roadmap. Now, ask yourself why. You really have to ask yourself what your why is. Why are you doing this? Why am I an agent? Why is it important to me? For many people, it's freedom to do what you want and when you want. Hopefully you have a good work ethic. Flexibility is important. You can choose your own hours. You can work as hard or as little as you want. However, that's not going to pay the bills, but you get to be your own boss. Why was Andy an agent? Because he had uncapped earning potential. The better you get it, the more streamlined your processes are, the more you can earn. Sergio at one point was talking about like working smarter, not harder. But I mean, the reason we shouldn't consider Planswell is, and I'm going to be absolutely fictitious here, is you shouldn't consider Planswell if you're fine with your income staying the same and you don't want to earn more. You shouldn't consider Planswell if you're throwing money at expensive, outdated methods. You shouldn't consider Planswell if you enjoy wasting time manually searching fleets instead of automating the process. You shouldn't consider us either if you'd rather throw money at expensive marketing that gets you stale shared leads instead of fresh exclusive ones. And you shouldn't consider us if you're afraid to get out of your comfort zone and are happy where you're going to stay. I assume you're actually here because your potential to have no ceiling. Now, there's no secret to success. There is a system for success. Planswell has developed that system over the years, and it's been proven time and time again. The only difference between success and failure is the ability to take action. Tons of advisors who are willing to follow the process and follow the recipe for success have success. Now, do yourself a favor at the end of this call, book a time with Erica or our colleague Dave and find out more. I really do look forward to seeing more of you in meetings with these guys and jumping onto our platform and growing your business, working with IAMS and working with Planswell. But at that point here, I'll throw it back to Erica as she gets to talk about the good stuff. Erica, take it away.
Thanks so much, Thomas. I appreciate it. Awesome, guys. So we're going to get into pricing here. So the most popular plan and what we've seen a lot of our partners with IAMS go towards is the gold tier. So regular price, you're looking at $12.98 per month. We do have a one-time setup fee of $1.99. So the first month total equates to $14.97. And then after that, the monthly rate stays at $12.98. If you ever pause or cancel and come back later, you don't pay that setup fee again. It basically works like an internal upgrade. It averages to about $48 per household. Now, with the IAMS partnership, everyone who signs up with us is going to have 5 bonus households in their first 3 months. So if you go with this gold plan, for example, for month 1, 2, and 3, you're going to have 30 instead of 25. If you go with our green tier with 10 households a month, you're going to have 15 for your first 3 months. We do also have an additional promotions available, up to 20% off. These promos are state specific. So since we do close states off from time to time in different areas once they reach capacity, pricing will be based on marketing costs by state. And if you do want to find out more of what's available to you specifically, jump on a meeting with Dave and I. I will put our booking link and contact information at the end of the presentation. But we can talk about what your individual cost will look like if you do choose to learn more about the program. As for me and Dave, which you'll get to know him as well, we're going to be your partner success managers. So we'll be the ones helping you get onboarded, supported as you go. The first month is really key. I usually do like to set up a quick 15-minute weekly check-in just to make sure we're hitting the mark. I provide you with all the resources to get you started as well so that you get a chance to get your feet on the ground before the households start coming in. At the end of the day, more connections lead to more conversions, and that's really what drives that higher close rate over time. Before we do wrap up, I want to thank Tim and Jake and the IAMS team for hosting the session today. I really appreciate you all taking the time to join us. It's been great connecting with all of you, and I'm looking forward to connecting with each of you one-on-one again soon. I'm going to put the QR code, here we go, on the screen. So you've got our contact information here, and then this is going to take you directly to our calendar. I don't think I can post that in the chat. Let me take a peek if I can. Hang on one second here. I hope everyone can see this, but if you want, you can go directly to that link. I'm not too sure if you can all see that in the chat, but the QR code is there on the screen for you. And then if you do want to just give me a call directly, feel free. I think Dave is out of office today, but I do believe he'll be back tomorrow. So feel free to take a screen grab of this and let me know if you'd like us to reach out. I'm more than happy to meeting with all of you.
Thank you, Erica and Thomas, both. With that being said, I'm going to launch the last poll of today. This is, would you like to sign up or just more information? It just says, would you like to sign up with Planswell? But if you would like more information, go ahead and click yes on there. And again, thank you everyone for your participation. There's no questions in the questions box, so it really looks like both of you, Erica and Thomas, hit on hit just on everything that the agents could have asked for. And again, thank you everyone for your participation. I'll keep this poll going for about 10 more seconds. And once it concludes, I want to get everyone on with their Wednesday. Is there anything additional that you would like to bring up, either Erica or Thomas?
I think I'm good. Nobody has any questions. Remember, you will get a bonus if you ask some questions and engage.
Don't hesitate to put any questions in that questions box. There were some questions at the beginning of the webinar, but we got those answered throughout. But yeah, no additional questions are flowing in. But yeah, no, with that being said, thank you again. I want to get everyone on with their Wednesday. And if you have any additional questions on Planswell, don't hesitate to give us a call. I'll certainly get the recording as well as more information with flyers and everything regarding Planswell to everyone who attended today. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of your week.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good week.